Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Germany Co-op with me, Commissar Roach, and Rival Zone Gaming.
Hello!
In the last episode, Rival continued fighting in Sweden. We finally rotated out our troops from the conquered British Isles and replaced them with our garrison forces. But the Soviets apparently got a little, what's the word? Antsy, and they declared war on the entire Middle East, for one. And then they declared war on our allies, the Greeks. So we had to answer that with helping our allies. We've been preparing for this for ages.
Yeah.
We have one of the most heavily fortified borders in the world.
It's all right.
It's what is it, level 5 in most places, and then there are some portions that have level 10.
Yeah.
So
We've got this like fortress network
think of the
along
Maginot
rivers.
Line, but from the Baltic Ocean all the way to Transylvania.
Yeah. It goes all the way down the border. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
It's awesome, but it's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, and then we have that thing garrisoned, ready to go.
Yep.
Our Air Force, which is the most experienced Air Force in the world, who was in a, 3-year-long air war with the British Royal Air Force,
Yep.
is now deployed to the Eastern Front. And that's not even all of them. There's still close to 500 fighter planes in the Baltic Sea, and 300 in Sweden, 600 bombers. There's a lot in Sweden that could be redeployed against the Soviets, but we need they need that help.
They're holding on so much. Give them their due, they're just refusing to let go.
Oh, yeah, they even lost their capital.
Yeah.
To an Italian landing, which is kind of funny, but yeah. All right. Well, the war hasn't technically started yet because we've been paused since we declared our intentions. So
Well,
let's unpause it and see what happens.
Yeah, let's do this. You know what? Just everyone go.
Okay, Siamese Empire, Soviet-Greek War. Okay, we have action.
Yeah.
The Japanese are making offensive actions on our border and their border, so.
Of course they're going for it already.
Oh, we can invite Iraq to the Axis.
Why not?
I mean, hey, they're at war. It's not going to bring anybody else into the war, so yeah.
Nope.
Send. Good. All right.
Japan has called Manchukuo as our ally in the Soviet-Greek War. Okay. Our Soviet-Greek War has merged with the Soviet-Iraq War. Our allies in this war are now Greece, Italy, Legionnaires of Bulgaria, Japan, Nationalist Spain, reorganized Nationalist China, Siamese Empire, Manchukuo. I'm assuming I'm saying that right. I'm probably not. Iraq. Our enemies are Soviet Union, Mongolians. Yeah. Wow.
I'm just going to have our. Oh, yep, they've called their puppets over there. I'm gonna have the First Panzer Army make an assault.
You mean like that? I was looking at them too.
Yeah, because they, oh yeah, they're calling all their puppets into it. Non-aggression pact with Afghanistan, yes. And join war's request from Iraq. Once allies to join the war. Enemies, United States for Yugoslavia. Yeah, we're already in that war, but we'll do that. We can invite Afghanistan to our faction.
Okay.
Yep.
It just gives us more allies.
We can invite Iran to our faction.
Why not? That's right, guys. Get into your line because I want you. That's what we like to see.
Call all allies. Call allies. Yep.
So many people will just want to join in and get on the winning side. This is amazing.
Well, I mean, those three states I mean, they didn't have much choice. They were fighting the Soviets. They needed help. But actually, that gives us a land border to the British Raj.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, we can walk to the British Raj without impugning anyone's national sovereignty, which is pretty good. Great. 10 more MP divisions have finished, and that's the last of that run. I'm going to put 5 of them onto the French defense. There we go. You know what? We're going to put all 10 of them to the French. Makes sense. We have a lot of uprisings in France. Change the color of these guys to a yellow. Oh no, yellow, there's already there. Change these guys to blue. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We've had not a lot of action on our border. Not a lot of action.
Well, there's plenty going on to the southern border.
Yeah. Well, you're helping the Iranians, which is helping our war effort, which is good. How's it going over in Japan? Japan's having some good action. Their attacks are successful, or their defenses are successful, so that's good.
Come on, guys. Wow, they've got a lot more down here than we thought.
Their units. Are you seeing numbers on their units down there?
No. Still question marks. We need more encryption.
Decryption.
Decryption, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I'm going to switch up our continuous... No, you said...
That's what I said. You know that I said that.
Oh, okay. I'm going to switch up our air production.
Cool.
Because right now we have a continuous focus air production. I think it would be best to go to... what do you think? Naval production, air production, construction engineering, army training, resistance suppression, construction repair, or technology sharing?
I honestly don't know. I know that sounds like a cop-out.
I'm going to say technology sharing would be a good idea.
Okay.
We have a big faction. It'll help out our members. Maybe it'll help us out a little bit as well.
Cool.
There we go. Night
vision. That'll make us more effective at night.
Yep, and I think we should pick up Panzer Shrek 2s.
Okay.
Or the next Panzer Shreks, instead of the Panzer Fausts. Just help us out with those Soviet armor units. How's our air superiority going? Very well, actually. We're currently fighting in the Ukraine.
Yeah.
Yep, but investments into our radar has actually helped quite a bit.
Hey, we got the half track.
Yes, we did. Now we can either pick up the next half track, or we could start looking into another tree to go down for a little bit.
Wait 1 second. Just reassigning my offensive lines and things.
Yeah, I'm just looking through this. One more year could actually go ahead and pick up a. Oh, the technology sharing has actually given us a bonus on our fighter research. 10% on the next one. We could pick up a TA-152. Don't know what that is.
Alright. So you're looking at fighters, yeah?
I'm looking through every tab, seeing what's available.
Wow, yeah, we are at 1943 already, jeez.
Speaking of 1943, we could pick up some stuff with the, on industrial.
Yeah.
Could pick up, we have a choice between flexible line or streamlined line.
Production efficiency cap plus 10%, production efficiency growth 10%. Production efficiency cap plus 10%, production efficiency retention 20%. So if you change stuff.
Yeah, it keeps it higher, so that means it's just very flexible and you can move things around quickly. But we don't do that a lot, do we?
No, we don't, except when we change something over because of new stuff.
Tech, but that's not something that happens a lot. So,
what about
I think streamlined
equipment conversion?
A conversion? Oh, that's like for if we're converting civilian factories into military factories.
Are we doing that?
No. We haven't done that yet. We've just been, since we have so many civilian factories, we've just been using those to build things quickly, and a lot of them at once. So, if we really needed military factories, we can convert like civilian factories into military factories. Is kind of the thing, instead of having to build a new one, which is quicker, but we don't really need it.
Okay. What about dispersed industry 5?
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. All right. That one.
And then next time we'll pick up streamlined.
Yeah, sounds good. And by the way, it looks like the technology sharing thing, the more that somebody has, the more people of our faction that have it, the bigger bonus we get. So, looks like most of the faction members we have picked flexible. That's why we have a 50% reduction in time to research that one, but only about 20% picked up a smaller percentage picked up streamlined, so it's less. So that's how that works.
Okay.
So, yeah. Okay.
Alright. We've taken Stockholm and everything to the south.
Alright. When rocketry or the artillery's done, we can switch over to the next decryption level, by the way.
Alright.
And pick that up quickly.
We'd have one pocket of troops that is refusing to admit that they are defeated. So we're just going to send the entire of the paratroopers.
We actually outnumber the Soviets.
Do we?
I looked at the Soviet-Greek War. They have 7.80 million or less, or something like that in between.
Yeah.
We have 13.7 million in the field for the whole faction.
I think we have them beat.
I think so too.
Come on, take that territory, because then I can get you back on my line.
It's actually helping out because the Afghanistan forces are actually holding the Soviets.
You're joking.
So is the Iranians. Yeah, look, they've actually pushed back a little bit.
Oh yeah, so they have.
The Soviets are on, I don't even know how many fronts now.
Yeah.
So they've got the German front, they've got the Italian/Iranian front near the Black Sea, they've got the Afghanistan front, they've got their fighting in Sanking and Mongolia and in the east. So I mean, it's just like there's so many things happening right now for them.
They've got too much, haven't they, to deal with?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it.
They've picked too many wars.
Got antsy.
Hey, we've got a 15 centimeter gun.
Yep.
Sorted. Artillery upgrade. Support artillery soft attack plus 10%. Artillery soft.
Remember, decryption.
Oh, decryption, of course. Where are you?
Be in engineering, I'm pretty sure.
There it is. Decryption 3. 121 days.
All right.
Right, back to the Swedish theatre.
Oh,
Experimental rockets is done.
The Greeks are actually pushing down the coast on the northern side of our front. Two Greek divisions have actually made headway, and they're just pushing down like to the west of Riga.
Uh-huh.
You can see them. They're actually still making headway.
Do you want the next radar upgrade, or do you want me to go for nuclear research?
Nuclear research is 405 days.
It is.
That does decrease our research time by 2%.
Yes.
When's our next opening on this? 21 days. Yeah, pick up nuclear. Nuclear.
I know what you meant.
Yes.
Back to Sweden.
Ihre Befehle?
Sorry, I speak American English. I know it's hard.
It's okay, mate. It's okay. Come on, get yourself into position.
Achtung!
Okay, rocketry
Bereit
sites.
zum Ausrücken.
Let's see here. We'll put you up. 2 into you.
We're gonna have rocket sites.
Yep, 3 of them on the Eastern Front.
That'll help.
Yep. I'm doing a counterattack in the northern edge of our front to Riga with Blue Army,
Okay.
which is
Bereit zum
7th Army,
Ausrücken.
the landing force for Sea Lion.
Befehle?
I want you to.
This way we can get rid of that salient thing, and that'll help us. That'll decrease our frontage. How goes your wars and fronts?
I'm just waiting for people to finish setting
How
up.
goes First Panzer Army in the south?
First Panzer Army is doing fine. They're a little attritionized, but they're still pushing through. So they're going to complete the plan. I mean, they've already reached the line in the middle. They're pushing
Okay,
down
good.
to the south to take this.
They'll take pressure off the Iranians, and they
Yeah.
can help support Afghanistan.
We'll take Azerbaijan. And then once we basically have taken the mountain range, that's where we're told to stop. I mean, I can push
Right.
up further if you want me to, but that's up to you.
No, it's up to you. I will leave that decision to you.
Well, if we could take the whole peninsula, for want of a better word.
Oh, that's a lot of friendlies coming into the Eastern Front. They are pouring in to try and help us. That is great.
If we could take the whole thing and take Sevastopol as well, that's a major centre for them and a naval base.
The Greek divisions are almost to Riga. They just went all the way down the coastline. we just been coming up behind them, just keeping their flanks covered.
Wow. Yeah. We've got green engagement markers all over the place in the
Befehle?
southern Russia theatre. So,
Angetreten?
but Sweden is taking its time because troops are having to reorganise and things. It's just taking forever.
Well, I think that you cut down their army pretty significantly with that with all those what's the word? All those spare those pockets that you took out.
Yeah. All right, we're just going to go for it because I can't be bothered waiting anymore. Especially considering the fact this pocket is cut off along the coast here.
Yep, they're not getting any stronger.
We have no idea how many divisions are in there.
Let's see. Up.
Achtung!
What else we need? Light cruisers. Yes. Yes. Okay. That works.
Come on, take it.
Zuhören!
Back to Sweden. That's right.
Okay. Come on, keep going. Don't stall out. Don't stall out. And it looks like the U.S. might be trying to do some lend-lease to the Soviets, catching a couple of their convoys just outside of Gibraltar. Trying to sneak in, looks like.
How do you do capitulation again?
How do you find it?
Yeah.
You click on the war that they're currently in, which would be the German-Polish War.
Right.
And then you look at their listing there, and they're currently 83% of the way towards capitulation. It controls 24 or 84% of the way towards capitulation. They control 24 points of the victory, 24 victory points, percent of the victory points, and will capitulate when they have less than 10%.
Gotcha.
Because they probably have a 90% national unity. So probably the next thing you need to take out would be there's a small town with 1 victory point directly in front of your line right now.
Yep.
And then that's probably it. I don't see any other major victory points in the area.
No.
Except for that one way up in the top, but I think that's only worth 1, so you should be able to capitulate them out with the next
Capture.
pushing them just a little bit more. Yeah, I don't think they have anything else to hold on to. No.
Cool. Fingers crossed. And I'll drive these troops all the way north, unless you want the paratroopers.
Yeah, keep pushing them. Keep pushing them all the way north, and get to the. Once you get your line set up in the northern side, I can redeploy the paratroopers to the eastern front.
Right.
Because I'd like to land them somewhere near Leningrad. Any way we could get Venezuela in on this?
Panzerschreck 2's done.
Great. Okay, Panzerschreck 2 is finished. It's 1944 now.
Got improved entrenchment equipment or night vision 2. No, that's 46.
That's 46.
You can go for the next
looking
half
at
track.
I'm looking for other tabs right now, just looking through, seeing what's available. Could pick up advanced artillery upgrade, 61 days, and that'll be the last of the artillery pieces.
Good point.
Or we could go ahead and start picking up better aircraft. It's 1944. Yeah, I'm thinking the artillery, and then we'll see what happens, because we've got a bonus to that one right now.
Cool.
So pick that up. Or I'll do it. Whatever it was. There it is. Okay.
You got free military factories and free civilian factories.
I know. There's not a lot to really do. Keeping the civilian factories kind of open because they'll repair infrastructure as we take it.
Right.
The military factories I'm also keeping open because we don't have anything to garrison these areas after we go. And if we put them on lines, they could be destroyed or damaged by uprisings.
Okay. Come on, Sweden, do the decent thing and quit. You did Paradox proud. Now give up. I wasn't far off though. I said I needed a bunch more divisions.
Yep. Yeah, you did.
I mean, we doubled the number basically.
Without getting oil from the Soviets, we're now 58 in the hole.
We need an option.
That means we're gonna have to start looking at some synthetic factories.
Well, we've still got another upgrade on synthetic factories in the research.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just finding places to put them. There we go. There's a couple more being built to level 3, so that should help a bit.
Boom. Awesome. Okay, you guys. I want you to go and help out up here.
Okay.
Taken almost half the country for crying out loud, and they're still not giving up. I can understand why, but still.
88% of the way towards capitulation. 89% of the way towards capitulation. The territory itself also holds victory point value, so yeah, just probably taking a little bit more might help.
Zuhören!
Okay.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Alright. It is the end of the episode.
Oh, no.
And this one's me.
It is.
So, thank you for joining us for this episode. If you liked it, please leave a comment down below. So hit that like button if you liked it. If you want to help support the channels, consider hitting that subscribe button, as well as taking a look at the description down below, because there's a link to the other person's perspective. So if you're looking at mine, there's a link to Rivals. And if you're looking at Rivals, there's a link to mine. As well as in my description, there's a link to my Discord and my Patreon campaigns. Take a look at that if you have the ability to. But we will see you in the next episode. Bye!
Bye-bye.